everyone. So we are at the bus board at Disney Springs, which means we are doing a resort tour.
Yep. Today we're going to do Pop Century, which is 27.
So that's one of the value resorts, and it's the one that's right next to the Art of Animation, which we did last video.
Yeah. It was the one that was connected with the Skyliner and the bridge by the Nemo.
So we'll put that video down in the description down below, so you can check out that one as well. So yeah, come join us, and it's pretty warm day here in Florida. It's February, in late February. I can't remember the exact date. And it is in the low 80s.
It's a hot one.
It's a warm, sunny day. It says the humidity is in the 70%, but
I can feel it.
You're feeling it? I'm not really feeling it. I mean, it feels nice, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm not like so. But yeah, come join us, and yeah.
Okay, so because it's 27, we got to go to the farthest stops, way over here. Okay, so it actually looks like that these last two awnings are actually both 26 and 27, and then over here it's 28 and 29. This is for Pop Century, and then those are for all the All-Stars. So whether it looks like you just go there no matter which All-Star you're at.
Yeah, because I think it stops at all three. I remember, because we stayed at the All-Star movies for our honeymoon, and I remember it stopping. Yeah. I don't remember which one's first.
Yeah.
But well, that's good to know when we do those tours.
So if you're going to be staying at one of these value resorts, you got dropped off at the same area, but if you want to go back, it's kind of far.
Yeah,
it's like way in the back.
Farthest way in the back.
So just keep that in mind as well.
When you come to Disney Springs,
yeah.
Yes, it's the farthest one. Okay, so we are here. We just got off the bus, and the bus stops are over there. And I like how it says Pop, Pop, Pop for Pop Century all on the building. Now, behind us, we have 1950, 1960, 1970, 1980, and 1990. So Pop Century, the theming is all the decades.
Century.
So, and they go through all of the decades, and I believe each building is for each different decade.
Is it per building, or is it like a zone? Like how cars had like 3 buildings in their zone?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll find that out together then.
Yes.
Over here we have, it looks like the airport drop-off. And so there's the check-in area, and then there's again 2 other entrances where the bus, so you can get out over to the buses over there, or go through the gift shop, which is that other door. So let's go and see what the airport drop-off kind of looks like and go from there.
Through the doors, through where the entrance is for getting dropped off from the airport here. And then they have this big star in front with a seat. And this is the lobby here. Oh, over here we have a kids zone. And they have a TV.
Cool, like kids area.
With some art. Looks like kids drew some of it. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It's a horse. Luke, age 7. This is so cool. And then we have a TV area. I like how it looks like it's plugged into the wall right there. That's super creative.
And all the check-in desks.
And it goes from the 1950s, 1960s, the 1970s. And then over on the wall here, so we have a timeline that takes you from 1950 to 1951, 1952. And then we have like shadow boxes.
Yeah, shadow boxes, yeah.
Like, we got the Beatles playing right now. But a soda shop with some shakes and ice cream.
Big boy.
Oh.
Oh, the poodle skirt.
Yeah.
Isn't that I Love Lucy up there?
Yeah, it is. And then now we're in the 1960s. We got Play-Doh.
Addams Family.
Oh, there's Disneyland monorail game. And then we got hippie and flower shirts. And then, oh, the moon. And then my favorite Martian. And then Route 66 and Maps. And then now in the 70s, they have disco. It's Disco Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, I just know.
Star Wars, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Is that Bond?
Yeah. And then we have Kiss.
Sesame Street.
And some cassette tapes. Oh, Sesame Street. Trolls. Right? And then Walt Disney World, the first decade. I guess some Disney memorabilia because it opened in the 70s. And then, oh, what do you call those? What are these called?
Lava lamps.
Yeah, lava lamps. Well, now we're in the 80s.
Empire Strikes Back. Raiders of the Lost Ark. E.T. Thundercats, My Little Pony, Rubik's Cube, Transformers, Trivial Pursuit, more Star Wars.
MTV, Wonder Woman, Wheel of Fortune,
Atari.
Elton John, Michael Jackson, Tina Turner, Sting, Madonna. Oh, all of the 90s techs. Camcorder. Parents definitely had something like this. Oh, look at this. And then now we're in the 90s.
Compact phones.
New laptop. Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Toy Story,
Hercules.
Lion King.
Oh, the square pizza.
McDonald's. Oh, here we go. This is our area.
Bionicles, Game Boy.
Game Boy. I had so many of these books. Oh, here we go, Power Rangers. It's so funny. So, Adam loved Power Rangers growing up, and so did I. I actually had a pink Power Ranger that I used to go to sleep to, and then you had a Power Ranger come to one of your birthday parties.
Yep.
So, we both love Power Rangers. Oh yeah, and then there's a Where's Waldo book.
X-Files up there.
Oh, and Home Improvement.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then we got skateboards, roller skates, snowboards.
And that's it.
That's awesome. And then it looks like the shop over here is everything pop, shop and dining. So just like the Art of Animation, they do have a fast quick service restaurant in here. Okay, so they do have Pop Century ears here. It says Pop Century. And it's got flowers, and then the ears are discs. And then they have a Pop Century shirt here that says "Have a nice day" with Mickey and Goofy. And then on the back, it says Pop Century Resort. That's so far what I'm seeing specifically for Pop Century. Oh, they do have a water bottle here, totally awesome. Bowling pins. And then they do have this shirt. Nothing on the back, just the front. Oh, there is a Mickey phone. In front of one of the buildings, so they have a Mickey phone ornament. And it says Pop Century on it. That is awesome. And then they have a Pop Century magnet set. And then they do have Disney's 100th anniversary. So Disney World just celebrated the 50th anniversary, but Disney is celebrating their 100th anniversary. I really like this clothes. We have some keychains. It's basically anything that you can possibly get at World of Disney for your 50th or 100th anniversary, you can get here. Oh, they have Wakanda. Oh, they have some Loungefly here. The newest Loungefly in the last 50th anniversary is this Loungefly backpack. They have this new Tinkerbell Loungefly, and she's in the drawer. And then this is new. I've never seen this one. It's got the animals on it.
The gift shop, you go through here, and then this is where the dining is. Again, it's pizza, hot dogs, chicken fingers, burgers, simple stuff, and then you soft drinks. This one's not like designated decades like the other ones are. And then we do have our press penny machines. The only one they do have is this Mickey doing or using a yo-yo that says Pop Century specifically. All the other ones are other characters and movies. And looks like you can go through that door that's down there. Just off the check-in area and the dining and shopping, we have the Fast Forward Arcade. Because you're supposed to be like fast forwarding through the different decades, I'm guessing. Looks like they got some pinball, Tron, Star Wars, racing games, Space Invaders. And it goes all the way back there. Looks like they have air hockey, some basketball. Okay. And again, so it looks like you just go right out here, and then you get to go to the different buildings from here.
So we are here at the pool, and they do have, they're doing an activity right now.
This is called the Hippy Dippy Pool.
The Hippy Dippy Pool. All right. And then they have Movie Under the Stars, and Sundays is Cool Runnings. They have Luca, Lady and the Tramp, Remember the Titans, that's a really good one. Tangled, Jungle Book, and Tarzan. That's awesome. Oh, and here's some of the activities they do. Bond. beyond the pool activities. I could not pronounce that word for some reason. All right, that's really cool. And then since we're out here, you can see some of the theming going on, but we'll just give you a closer look. And then we just got outside, and right here it says Pop Century. Okay, so we have a directory right here, and then
here we go, yeah.
So we are, where are we?
So
we are here.
So we were just over here by the Hippy Dippy pool, so that's the 60s.
Uh-huh.
So over here where we are, so when you get out, you go right. And then this is the 50s area.
This is the 50s.
With the bowling pins.
With the bowling pins.
And
okay.
I guess it's themed after Lady and the Tramp.
Yes, I see Lady. Oh, there's Tramp. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so let's get a closer view. Now, unlike Art of Animation, all these ones are outside. So you enter your building, your room through the outside, and as soon as you get out, you're in the outside.
Now, the ones in Art of Animation, the ones that were outside, wasn't it Little Mermaid?
Yes.
So it's like the Little Mermaid ones in Art of Animation. So yeah, they are all outside here, and that's where you enter.
So now we're over here. So there's a real big close-up of Lady. So this is building 1. So Lady is building 1. It looks like an old table jukebox. Is building 2, and then Tramp is building 3. And I like how they have a doghouse over here. This pool is obviously not, again, so it's kind of like how Art of Animation is. This one, it looks like just a regular size pool. Okay, so actually this building right through those doors right there, that is actually guest laundry. So they do have a guest laundry service right off the pool here. And I didn't notice this before, but the pool is in the shape of a bowling pin. I didn't notice that at first. So I guess you could call this the bowling pin pool.
So outside of the 60s is the Play-Doh.
So this is building 4.
Yeah, we're in building 4, we're building 4 still, and it's got an elephant and a giraffe.
Made out of Play-Doh.
That's awesome.
Oh, and there's the bridge to Art of Animation and the Skyliner.
All right, so now we're gonna go to cross the way to, what is this, the 70s?
No, this is building 5 with Mowgli and Baloo.
So it's still the 60s?
Yeah, these two are the 60s.
Okay.
So here we have Mowgli and Baloo, which is building 5. So that's the check-in building. And again, if you go that way from the check-in building, that's the Lady and the Tramp. And then that's building 4 with the Play-Doh. They do have this little splash pad area, like it's like a foot deep for like the little kids, like little babies and stuff. Okay, so there's the Hippy Dippy pool. There's the check-in. So now we're going over here to the 70s. It does look like they have a playground, very little playground, but it looks like it's taped off, so we won't be going over there. Oh, looks like this is the fire pit for the s'mores.
With and the photo op with Goofy.
Yep. And then here, so this one's the 70s. Looks like we have foosball, a Mickey phone, and a big wheel tricycle. So before we get to the Mickey phone, They have outdoor twister. And it even has the spinner. Left hand blue. Okay. Wow.
You can't step on it, right? You just do the left hand?
Yeah, left hand.
That's fun.
So that's kind of fun. If you're kind of done playing in the pool, but you want to still have a resort day, there's still like plenty of things for the kids to do.
And on the building, since it's the 70s, it's got the mood rings on there.
And would those be go-go shoes or just
I don't
like?
know what they were called.
Okay, so here we have Mickey phone, and then the foosball guys, and then we have the big wheel. Now this one you would think is building 7, but it's not. It's building 10. And the Mickey phone is building 7. Or sorry, excuse me, 6. Building 6. Oh, here's the foosball. So it looks like then we go around over here and do the 80s. Oh, classic 70s. Okay, so going into the 80s area, we have Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Now you kind of curve around. It doesn't go straight through. It looks like it curves around. So you gotta go past Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head for the 80s, which is Rubik's Cubes. Oh, I can see Roger Rabbit. And it looks like over here we have a pool as well. So let's go get a closer look.
So there's 3 pools, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so just kind of like, oh, Pac-Man. Okay, so we have a sports Walkman. And then we have Roger Rabbit. And again, it's 80s. Now, 90s only gets one building, which is building 8. So Roger Rabbit is 7. It looks like they have a laptop.
And then the keyboard is right here.
So the pool itself is the laptop. So you see how this is like the keyboard and the pool is the water is the monitor. I don't know if you guys can see that. They have a floppy disk, and then in that building right there, that is another guest laundry. So we have one guest laundry at the Lady and the Tramp, and then one over here by the laptop. And it looks like they have on the outside some CDs and some roller skates. Here we have, oh, there's actual Pac-Man. And then the Walkman. And that's it. Okay, so now we're closer to the the 90s building. So like I said before, so that's the guest laundry. And then the pool. I like how it has Atari joysticks.
And then on the laptop, I don't know if you guys can see.
I think I'm probably gonna zoom in so you guys can see it.
Okay, so they have Windows open and
ABC News, Animal Kingdom opens.
Today.
Orlando, April 22nd, 1998.
And then they have features Disney.com and it's showing Aladdin.
Yeah.
And then from the desk of Mickey.
Oh, so it's an email.
Yes.
To Walt Disney, guest message, CC, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto.
Visit our 4 exciting theme parks.
And then over here they have Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Disney's Animal Kingdom, Oh, they still have it at
Disney's MGM Studios. Oh, that's a nice hidden. That's a nice
what
thing.
it was before.
Before it was Hollywood Studios, it was MGM Studios.
Oh, and then they have Blizzard Beach.
Yeah, they have the water park, dining, shopping,
resorts,
resorts, sports, and then water parks, Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon, which are the water parks.
Right. Now, if you look right at the keyboard, right about here,
they have a Mickey.
But it's in the place of the Windows key.
Yeah. I absolutely love this so much. Everything about this is
even the start is
the theming. The theming is just absolutely amazing. I think my favorite part is the Disney MGM Studios.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite part. All right. So I think that pretty much does our resort tour of Pop Century. Yeah, and then like we said, they do have directories, and with the directories they do have your walks, your
the mile
the
run?
trails.
Yeah.
Yes. And
It's again because it's connected with the one at our amenity. It's the same. It's the same.
Same one.
So
there are a lot of guests that do just walk around.
Mm-hmm.
We have noticed that as well. So that's really awesome. So yeah, I think that's gonna go ahead and do it. So we are done here.
Okay, so that, like we said before, that's actually gonna do it. There's not really much else to show. We pretty much showed everything.
Yeah, we showed everything.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of the value resorts, so it's not as like big and it's all outside. So
Yeah.
I think I love the theming that they have here. It's very different and unique, and
I like this one because you were able to like go through the different decades and stuff and like see all like the different like theming that they did for each decade. That was cool.
Yeah.
Now with like the 90s building, if because this is the furthest away from the buses, that you might want to see about that if you're okay walking, and it's also furthest away from like the dining, while the 60s was right there because it was the Hippy Dippy pool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the closest to the dining and the buses.
But with that, you're also paying for it as well.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So like if you're willing to do the walking, I mean, stay over here. It's quiet. It's a lot quieter, definitely, than the 60s.
It's very quiet.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the guest laundry that's just right here. So I mean, you really can't beat that. But yeah, I think it was really cool to see everything and kind of do exploring. And
yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and make it legend. Wait for it.